Hey everyone and welcome back. Today we've got the Uzume back on the menu as the Nightfall reward this week, where I'm going to break it down and show you the best perks to chase on it. If you like to support my content, the like button is the best thing you can do. It's free and it's all that YouTube really cares about. So let's get straight into it and look at the Uzume RR4 sniper rifle. Now this comes as a base version and an adept version from the Grandmaster Nightfall this week. It is an adaptive frame solar special sniper rifle, and these things do have a certain place in the sandbox. They can be great, especially at tuning things in terms of getting cascade point rolling and stuff like that in terms of damage rotations. It does do 7,000 damage to the body and it has a 23,000 damage to precision hits, so it is not too shabby to be honest, and there are a few good perks on it, so let's get straight into it. Now in terms of where you want to set this thing up, then I think you really want to try and boost the handling and stability of the adaptive frame sniper rifle. The range of it is pretty good and you will be able to obviously take down targets at quite a distance with it, and with it having a 50 zoom scope it is actually fairly agile and fairly easy to use as well. In terms of barrel options, then you probably want to look at fluted barrel and maybe even corkscrew rifling. In terms of magazine options, then you're really going to want to boost the magazine size. Now this thing really is generally aimed as being a PvE sniper rifle, and so you want to look at something like extended mag, tactical mag, or maybe even appended mag, which are going to boost the magazine size. Or if you really want to get some snappy reloads going, then alloy mag may be the way to go with that, as well as flared magwell. There's a few perk combos in these final two columns that really do stand out to me, to be honest. Now obviously with this one being a solar adaptive frame sniper rifle, then it does have some solar 3.0 subclass synergy, as it comes with incandescent in that final column. Obviously this one is going to apply 30 stacks of scorch to nearby targets on defeating an enemy within 4 meters of that target, and you can increase this to 40 stacks of scorch with the Ember of Ashes, and this is going to really tune in nicely into any of your favourite solar builds no matter what subclass you're using. Obviously solar has been the flavour of the month for such a long time at the minute, so maybe it's going to go out of everyone's flavour, but this thing really can do bits with incandescent in that final column. Now in terms of what you really want to pair with it, then I think the best option to be honest with this one is attrition orbs. Now this is a bit of a strange pick to be fair, but bear with me. This one is going to be spawning orbs of power for you, and you have to land a certain amount of shots with this weapon to spawn an orb of power. Now with this being a sniper rifle, then you need to land 67% of the magazine size rounded down +2, so essentially you're going to have to land like 3, 4, maybe even 5 shots to get attrition orbs rolling and create that orb of power. Now in terms of synergy with incandescent, obviously you've got potential to deal damage to a number of targets. Obviously you just need to score multiple hits, not actually final blows, to get attrition orbs rolling. So if you do land a shot with the sniper rifle into a wave of enemies, then you've got potential to spawn an orb of power, and then if you're leaning into any of your harmonic siphons or any of your subclass build synergy in terms of ignitions creating orbs of power, then you've got potential for a good load of orbs of power to pick up and help you boost your supers, or even to get some sort of weapon surges going. Now in terms of what people are going to really want to look at this one, then I think in terms of damage output there's a few options. Explosive payload is always a good solid pick. It's going to increase the maximum fall off damage of the sniper rifle and basically gives you an all around 15% damage boost, and is just generally a well rounded, well liked perk on a number of weapons. You've also got Vorpal weapon, which is going to give you a 15% damage boost to bosses and vehicles. We've got Golden Tricorn, which again is also going to give you a 15% damage boost, but you do need weapon kills to get that one going. But you can boost that one up to 50% damage increase if you do get a matching grenade or powered melee final blow. You can also get Precision Instrument, which is going to give you a nice 25% damage increase once you get them bonus rounds going in terms of maxing out the stacks on that one. Once you do get over 3 stacks of Precision Instrument, then you will technically be out damaging and outpacing something like Vorpal weapon and explosive payload. So I think Precision Instrument a little bit of a sleeper pick on this one. Now in terms of what you're going to want to pair with any of them perks, then you really want to be looking at getting 4 times the charm, especially if you're going to be using this to proc something like Cascade Point and you're going to want to use this in a damage rotation. You can get some shots off with 4 times the charm and, you know, maximise the ammo economy of this one. Alternatively, then you may want to look at something like Clown Cartridge, which has the potential to randomly overflow the magazine by up to 50%. Is a little bit of one that has fallen by the wayside at the minute thanks to the popular combos of Reconstruction and Envious Assassin, but to be fair, it can still do bits, especially if you enjoy using sniper rifles in your day-to-day gameplay. Finally, origin trait wise, then obviously we've got the stun and recovery, which will help with dealing with champions, and if you're using incandescent, then potential for dealing with unstoppable champions by causing ignitions. Vanguard's vindication is going to give you that HP on weapon kills, and the best one here is obviously Omolon fluid dynamics, which is going to give the top 50% of the magazine and give you some stat boosts with 20 stability and 30 reload speed. And with perks like 4 times the charm and Clown Cartridge, then it really is a good little pick on this sniper rifle. So there we go, just a quick God Roll breakdown of the Uzume RR4, which is going to be in the Nightfall rotation this week. Your ongoing support is greatly appreciated, and if you've been here before, please consider subscribing or even joining our fellow members to get some bonus goodies to show off in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which you can click right here.